The US and China are navigating another high-stakes tech showdown, this time over the future of TikTok. Just days after the proposed US TikTok deal was announced, China said it will review the agreement, promising a win-win outcome but signaling careful scrutiny of technology and data transfers. The Chinese government emphasized that any deal involving tech or intellectual property transfers will require a thorough review, highlighting the ongoing tension between global technology giants and national security concerns. Here's the background. The US government has long expressed concerns over TikTok's Chinese ownership. Through parent company ByteDance, officials worry that user data could be accessed by the Chinese government under national security laws. The proposed deal aims to restructure TikTok's US operations, including measures to secure American user data domestically and potentially bring in American investors or management oversight. But even with these changes, China's approval is crucial. On Tuesday, China's Ministry of Commerce issued a statement describing the US TikTok deal as potentially a win-win for both countries. However, the ministry also emphasized that any cross-border transfer of technology, intellectual property, or business assets must undergo strict review. This signals that while Beijing is open to negotiation, it won't approve the deal lightly. Chinese authorities want to ensure that their technology and intellectual property, which are considered strategic assets, are not compromised in the process. China's review could include assessing the TikTok algorithm, software infrastructure, and even artificial intelligence components, all of which are considered highly sensitive technologies under Chinese law. So what does this mean for you, the TikTok user? For now, the app continues to operate normally in the US, but the timeline for a final deal remains uncertain. Any deal could lead to changes in data storage, US-based servers, or management oversight. TikTok has pledged to store American user data within the US and possibly under US management to address government concerns. But delays in approval could affect new features, advertising operations, or even the app's long-term stability in the US market. The TikTok deal is part of a broader technology and trade dispute between the US and China. From AI and semiconductors to software and social media platforms, both nations are seeking to protect strategic technologies while maintaining global market influence. Beijing's review underscores China's approach to controlling the flow of technology abroad, while Washington aims to secure domestic data and prevent foreign influence. This is a delicate balancing act, one that could set the tone for future US-China tech agreements. Experts say that if the deal succeeds, it could become a model for how the US and China manage sensitive technology in the future, balancing national security with business and consumer interests. So, what happens next? China's review process could take weeks or even months. TikTok and ByteDance must navigate both countries' regulatory hurdles carefully. While the US government monitors compliance and data security measures, for millions of TikTok users, the platform remains a vital social space. But the outcome of this deal will determine the app's future in the US, set a precedent for cross-border technology transfers, and could influence how other Chinese apps operate abroad. Stay tuned as this story develops. The TikTok deal is not just about a social media app, it's a window into the broader competition for technological dominance between the world's two largest economies.